try my best here. Sorry if isn't that scary. But I'm trying my best. Dish. Okay. So, this is a story about a doll. This is not Chucky or anything like that. Or whatever the girl's name doll is. This doll's name is Dolly. It has a cracked porcelain face and a whole bunch of other stuff and a white dress that's stained in blood. If you ever find this doll, it will ask you it'll ask you something. Do you want to play hide and seek? And it doesn't matter whether you respond yes or no. If you respond yes, you will be the one hiding. If you respond no, you will be the one counting. No, not right now. Not right now. And either way, you'll end up playing your little game. But there's one problem. So if she's trying to find you, the closer that she gets to you, she will be singing a song like this. La 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 la. Yeah, and it'll fit and she will find you no matter what. She'll hunt you down until she finds you, and then she'll kill you. And if you say no, or whichever one, I don't really remember. If you end up counting and trying to find her, basically the same thing will happen, and she'll hunt you, and once you find her, she'll kill you. If you try to run away, she'll just say, "You can't find me, then I'll play." And then she'll hunt you down and kill you either way. So if you ever see Dolly, you're doomed. The end.
We got messed up on that one. Okay.
Alright. I swear.
Kitty's turn. I mean, don't do that, dog. It scared me. Hi. Hi, Kitty. Hi. Hi. My name's Mia. I'm a cosplayer. And today something really weird happened. I was at an annual convention. I forget what it's called.
A SabiCon.
No, I didn't go there. I'm sorry. And so I basically I saw this person dressed up like kind of, I don't know how to describe it, kind of like weird, like it's not like an anime or anything I've seen before. I don't know, but he walked up to me and he said, hi. He got really high pitched, and I was like, what, girl? And I told my friend about it. I think his name's Jake. He was standing right next to me. We were playing we were cosplaying as Finn and Jake from Adventure Time, and then he says, who are you talking to? I'm like, can't you see this little boy? He was in like this draped like cloak thing with chains around his neck and his feet, and he looked at me like I was insane, like physically like insane. I mean, he's never looked at me like that before. So we finished the con and walked home. Jake's my roommate, if you didn't know. So I got back to my house, and the little boy was standing right in front of my door. And I asked him, did you follow me home? He just kept on repeating, hi. Every time he said it, I got a little more high pitched, and it started hurting my ears. And so I kept on and so I asked him to move, and he looked at me like dead stare. It's the first time I saw his eyes. I remember they were red and black, and they had this like really like fake stare. It was weird. So I remember I got the kid to move, and I walked into my apartment. Jake like 3 feet behind me, and he didn't close the door. And I see the little boy, his head just poking through the doorway. I was like, I asked him, do you need help finding your mother? And he just said, it's the first time he gave me a straight answer. He said, no, I'm sorry, I just wanted to see you. And I was so confused. I then turned to Jake and asked him, can you see a little boy? He said, what little boy? He said it. He said it in this tone I had never heard before. It was like, I think he might have just been tired from the con or something. I don't know. And so I see the little boy try to get in. He said, do you mind inviting me in? Do you mind inviting me in? And I said, no, I'm sorry. I'm really busy. I have to do some college work. And he looked at me with these sad, dead eyes. I just remember the dead look the boy gave me. And I kind of just, he closed the door, and Jake looked at me like, and he said, why is the door closed? And I said, the little boy closed it. The little boy closed it. And he was like, there's no little boy. You're just dreaming. You're just hallucinating, children. Maybe you just didn't drink enough water at the pond. And he said, go lay down. It's fine. Don't worry. And so I kind of just, I'd be worried. I kind of just, stood there, and I heard little boys whisper, why didn't you invite me in? Why didn't you invite me in? And it sent a shiver down my spine. I remember, and I was like, but I didn't let you in. I told you I have to do some work. And Jake then looked at me and he looked me straight in the eye. He said, who are you talking to? And I said, the little boy. He said, give me a straight answer, you psycho. And I looked at him like, this isn't the Jake I know. And he looked at me back with these sad eyes. And I asked him, what happened? Why are you so tense? He said, nothing, don't worry about it, and walked away. And I remember after that, I saw a little boy looking through my window. And he said, sorry, but I have to go. My mom says I must go back. My mom says I must go back. And I waved to him and said goodbye. And I remember hearing these loud crying sounds from Jake's door. And I went in there, and I just see him crying and shaking on his bed. I walk, and I go pat him, and I go pat him on the back and ask him what's wrong. First time he's supposed to be like this, he had these dead cold eyes and this creepy smile that stretched from ear to ear. I slowly looked back at him, and he said, nothing. Now go back in your room. And I said, no, there's something wrong. You don't ever act like this. I knew his mom died a couple years ago, and I believe she died on January 2nd, 2008. And it was the 3rd of January. And I was so confused. I was like, is it because your mom? And he said, no. My mom died a long time ago. I don't cry about that. I asked him about his brothers and sisters, everyone close to him. He said no. I asked him then who. He whispered into my ear, I'm sad because you're about to die. And that's when I got up. I looked at him. He was covered in blood, like absolutely covered, and I was so confused. I remember him bringing up the knife to my neck. I remember the cold metal. I remember the thickness. I remember my reflection. And I remember the pain when he stabbed me in the arm. I remember the red blood gushing down my arm. I remember it so much. And I woke up, and I saw Jake standing above my bed. He didn't have a shirt on, which is weird because he always slept with clothes on. He wasn't really the type to undress. And I asked him, what's going on? And And he looked at me with these eyes of worry. And I said, what? He said, I heard you yelling from my room. I heard you yelling from my room. I said, no, I just had a bad dream. He said, it's 2 in the morning. You went to bed like 3 minutes ago. I said, no. I said, no, I didn't. He was like, no, you went to bed 3 minutes ago. I remember that you came into my room, we fell asleep on bed. And and he had these eyes of complete bliss. And I was like, and I looked at him strangely, and I remember seeing the little boy's face run right past my window. And he said, does this have something to do with the little boy? Does it have something to do with the little boy? And I said, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. So I go back to sleep. And I remember having this dream. It was all white. I was laying in my bed. And the little boy comes and says, did you like my game? Do you want to play again? I screamed at the top of my lungs, no, I don't want to play again. Please don't make me go through that again. I don't want to play. I don't want to play. And I remember Jake shaking me. Get up, get up, get up. And I was like, and I looked at him with these eyes. He said, why are you crying? Why are you crying? I said, I'm not crying. I'm not crying, I promise. He said, yes, you are. You're crying. You're really, really crying. So I just got up and made some breakfast. And I remember seeing the little boy sitting at the table saying, my mom said I can come over to eat. My mom said I can come over to eat. What are you making? What are you making? And I stood at the top of my lungs at the little boy. I remember looking him straight in the eye. Get out of my house now. Get out of my house. He said, fine, you don't have to be so forward about it. If you just said leave, I would have left. And I remember the stare he gave me. It was blunt and dark. It was like this sweet little boy that was trying to, I guess, play a game with me. Just left. I don't know. But it was 3 months later. I remember I was thinking, I guess the boy left. I guess the boy left. And we were going to another con. We cosplayed as a cat and dog. I was a cat. And then I remember walking by the stand and getting a chill up my spine, like the one I felt a couple months ago. And I kind of just fell on the ground. I don't know why. I was like dead but awake. And I remember seeing Jake shaking me, and I kind of was just awake, and the paramedics came and all this. And I remember being brought to the hospital and getting the anesthetic put in my arm and them working on me. And I remember Jake told me, you had this tumor the size of a baseball. I looked at him confusedly. And I was kind of just like, what? And I slowly fell asleep, like another sleep I've been before. And I saw the little boy. I said, do you like my game? Now you're just like me. I saw the laugh. He said, now you want me to go after him? I want me to go after him? And I remember, it was like from the light, and I said, no, please don't. I remember like the skylight view, seeing Jake sitting over my body, crying, and sobbing, and I don't know. And I just remember leaving the room with the little boy and never coming back. It's 3 years later, I haven't seen Jake again. Whenever I try to ask someone about anything, they don't even notice me. The little boy says, you're dead now, you can come play with me. And every time I say, no, I'm not, he repeats that same phrase, you're dead now, come play with me. And that's the end of my story. So, okay, so we had fun, and we hope we can do all these things again. So, this is Kitty, Glitter Princess, and Sugary saying goodbye. Have a good day. Yeah.